It's 2019 and everybody's already wanting to know, what can the Grand Lodge of Kansas do for me and my lodge? So let's find out. Welcome back to Squarely on the Level, episode number 4, working in conjunction with the Grand Lodge of Kansas. Happy 2019, everybody. I hope your year's starting out great. Ours is doing pretty good here on the show. Before we get started, if you like what you've been seeing or you like this episode, don't forget to take that plumb bob thumb, reach down, hit that like button, then move it in a level position across, hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification button. That way, every time we upload new content, you'll be immediately notified. Don't forget to leave your comments and questions in the comments section below. And also, anytime we talk about a link or anything, I'll make sure and put that in the description. If you have any questions, make sure just to email me or ask in the comments. We'll get those answered for you. Now, on to the show. So one of the most commonly asked questions, and I've already gotten some emails about this and some private messages through Facebook. They're saying, Daren, what can the Grand Lodge of Kansas do for me and my lodge? Well, I went to the Grand Lodge of Kansas, and I've got some things we need to talk about. The very first thing you need to know is that the Grand Lodge of Kansas has a mission statement. Now, a lot of you are going, why would a fraternity have a mission statement, Daren? Well, let me show it to you, and it'll make a lot more sense. The mission of the Grand Lodge of Kansas is to encourage and support Freemasonry by assisting its constituent lodges to achieve success and prosperity as assets to their membership and communities. Now that makes a lot of sense. The Grand Lodge of Kansas is kind of like a parent. They offer you some guidance and support. They can't necessarily force you to use all those things that might make you successful, but they essentially put tools in your toolbox and say, here you go, if you want them, to build a better you or build a better lodge, whatever you have determined that you might need to be successful, the Grand Lodge of Kansas most likely has available to you, but you have to ask. Now, I don't need to put up a poll on Facebook or send out a survey postcard or anything like that. I think we all know and can agree on the number one concern of almost every Freemason in Kansas and every lodge in Kansas and possibly around North America, and that is membership. And what are we going to do to keep it and help maybe possibly grow it? And can the Grand Lodge help me? Well, yes, the Grand Lodge can help you. For many years here in Kansas, we had what was called Friends of Masons night or day, or just a Friends of Masons event. It was a scripted program, bringing in prospective members or members of the public to kind of educate them about what it is Freemasonry is all about. And hopefully it would encourage members, people to join and become members. But with the millennials and such, the needs have changed. The Friends of Masons night maybe wasn't addressing that exactly as it needed to be. So a committee was appointed, and they came up with a great new program. And setting at the Grand Lodge of Kansas is a whole bunch of these. And there was a recent article in the Kansas Mason about it. It's called Discovering Freemasonry. This is an all-inclusive kit for your lodge. It is essentially an open house project, but it leaves nothing. What this is, this came in the mail from Grand Lodge. You contact your district deputy, and he will contact Grand Lodge, and they will assist you through this. This is not just a open it and do it in a day. This is a several-month program. All sorts of stuff in here. Let me scoot back here so you can see a little bit. All sorts of pamphlets available. Just wonderful stuff. But it talks you right through how to have a successful event. Several lodges have done this. Ideally, you get to use these petitions and stuff. But I'm not concerned about that, because this is not just for men. This is for the public. You can invite the public to this event. It is an open house, open lodge, if you will, on steroids. It also includes a PowerPoint right here on a thumb drive for you, and it's customizable for your lodge. You just have to plug in your computer, customize it, and then the evening that the event takes place, people will see what looks like a very professionally done presentation. Wonderful. Yours, but have to ask. Again, it's not a fly by the seat of your pants thing. This is very structured, very detailed. These booklets have very detailed instructions in them on exactly what to do, when to do it, what needs to happen, things like that. It's great. Right there it is. Attract new members. Engage. I don't have time to explain it all to you, but I can tell you, you can see it here. There's a box sitting at Grand Lodge. Originally had, I believe, 65 packets in it. Currently has 55 in it. 54 now, because I have one of them. We've got over 200 lodges in Kansas. And I can tell you that I personally have had 3 of those packets. So, do you want help? Or do you want to just talk about needing help? Contact your district deputy. If you don't know who that is, you can email me, SquarelyLevel at kansasmason.org. I'll tell you who your district deputy is. Contact Grand Lodge. They'll help you get the information you need. Easy. So now you've got that prospective new member. Maybe it is a new member already. What do you do? This is a struggle for a lot of Masons, myself included. Because when I'm assigned to be the mentor or coach for a candidate or a new member, it's kind of like, what do I do? For many years, the Grand Lodge of Kansas has offered different mentorship or coaches guidebooks, and they're just for that person who is assigned to be the coach or the mentor. Great books, tons of information, still available from Grand Lodge, great for Masonic education for yourself and for the lodge, should you want them. But this past year, 2018, at the Leadership Academy in Wichita, Grand Lodge rolled out a brand new, all-inclusive package, mentorship package. Awesome. Here's the flyers we handed out. Kansas Mentoring, 10 Steps to Success. It is not a replacement for discovering Freemasonry, but for those lodges who may not be interested in discovering Freemasonry, this is a good guide right here. You can go on to kansasmason.org, go to the member area, the second tab down, and it says Mentorship Programs. Click on that. There's a huge PDF file. If you want to print it, you sure can. I recommend printing it off, putting it in a 3-ring binder. Give it to your the mentors, the coaches. Heck, print it for yourself. Put it on your device to read in your spare time. Tons of information in there about what you need to do to help the prospective new member, and then after he becomes a member, how to guide him along the path. Because a lot of people say our job as Master Masons is to make new Masons. Well, what kind of stonework are you doing? Either you know your work or you don't. So maybe we better study up. But then comes a question of, how do I teach that candidate, Daren? Traditionally in the past, there's a 5-booklet system. The first booklet on the threshold, mailed out by the secretary prior to the candidate's initiation. And then after each degree work, he gets a new booklet. Very thin. They've been around forever. A lot of jurisdictions use them. And I can tell you, with this mentorship program, these booklets, brand new, have been in the works since 2013, 2014. We've been talking about them, slowly tweaking them, and here they are, right here. Every lodge in Kansas, excuse me, mailed out these booklets this past fall. If you haven't seen them, talk to your secretary. Every lodge has got them. Get rid of those old booklets. This is a quality deal right here. Everything your new entered apprentice needs to know is in this booklet right here. has all the stuff we forget to tell them. The candidates are just overwhelmed. New members are overwhelmed that first night. We forget to tell them so much. Check this out right here. Basic lodge room protocol and etiquette. Yeah, maybe that first night they come back, they'll know when it's time to stand up or sit down. It's talked about in this book. Don't use the old books. If you still are, get rid of them right away. Contact Grand Lodge. Get the 3-pack of books en route to your lodge. Do it. But what about something for you? Maybe mentoring or coaching isn't your thing, but you like the ritual work. And we go to the schools of instructions and we see those grand lecturers doing what they do. They've got everything down. They know every line, every pause, every step. Is that what you want to do? Then do it. Don't sit there and think about it. Let's do it. Grand Lodge can help you do it. This is not a new brochure. We've had this for a few years. Here's a booklet that's been out since 2015. Maybe you don't want to be a grand lecturer. Maybe you just want to get more proficient in learning a lecture for the degree work. Contact your district deputy. Contact me, SquarelyLevel at KansasMason.org. I can help get you in contact with the people to get you on the pathway to becoming hopefully a grand lecturer. That's, of course, appointed by the Grand Master, so I can't influence that. But I can certainly put you in contact with the grand lecturers, assistant grand lecturers, people that can help teach you how to become more proficient at what you're doing. And you take that back to your lodge. It makes your lodge better, makes your candidates and members better. And isn't that what it's all about? Making good men better? But we've got to have some good men doing good ritual work. So contact your district deputy. If you want one of these brochures, want one of these booklets, heck, contact me. Contact Grand Lodge directly. So everything we've talked about today, discovering Freemasonry, mentorship program, proficiency program, grand lecture programs, all the information you need is available from Grand Lodge. You just have to call them and ask. If you're in the Topeka area, feel free to stop by, go up, ring the buzzer. They'll get you right in and get you what you need. But for most of us, the reality is we're not close to Topeka. So we have to contact our secretary, contact Grand Lodge directly, and they'll mail the stuff out to you. All the stuff you saw today, mailed out to me. Easy peasy. There you go. Again, KansasMason.org. Check out the website, all the tools that are available to you. Be an asset to your membership and your community. Grand Lodge is giving you the tools. It's up to you to use them. If you like this video, remember to take that plumb bob thumb, hit the like button, slide it across, hit that subscribe button, and while you're there, just hit that notification bell. And every time we upload new content, usually Sunday around 9 o'clock, you'll get automatically notified however you want them to do that. You get that ding on your phone or an email, and it'll say, hey, new episode of Squarely on the Level. Make sure you leave your comments down below. If you got any questions, feel free to leave them there or email me, SquarelyLevel at KansasMason.org. Until next time, keep it squarely on the level.
Going to the Grand Lodge of Kansas. Let's go inside and see what we can find. You just walk up. We're right across from the Capitol. You can see it right there. Just walk up here and you press the buzzer. Daren Kellerman. Hello?
No.
Hello? Sometimes they're busy. Hello? No. Hello? Hello? I know you're in there. Hello? I used to be Grand Master here.